Okay, I meant to do this last night, but this has just been a weekend of, well, epic failures. This video is about air layering. The last time I did this, I, well, it's been a long time. It was when I first started my channel, and I've improved a few things, and yeah, I've found a good spot to really do some decent air layering on, and um, I like to think of it as no-cut cloning. While I do have a clone chamber, cloning doesn't seem to be one of my strong suits. And air layering, I can leave it on the plant, not worry about it, and then come back in 2 weeks or 3 or however long and cut off a perfectly good clone. Now, yep, you can see that I'm scoring or scuffing the skin of the what's going to be the clone all the way around. I used to do only 2 sides, but now I want as many open wounds exposed to the rooting powder as possible. For this little adventure, you're going to need some rooting powder, some sort of container to put cocoa in, and some tape or something. I have this. This is what oil usually comes in from the dispensary. And a piece of yoga mat. And I'm going to put that on one side. I need to make it a little bit bigger. But the goal is to have a clone that you don't have to think about. So as you can see, I've covered it completely in rooting powder. I've scored it and scuffed it. Have my little container. Piece of yoga mat to make a plug out of for one end. The other end is pretty much sealed. So, well, sealed enough for my intents and purposes. Oh, come on. It's kind of a pain in the butt. But, once this is set up, you don't have to think about it until you're ready to take your cutting. And it's going to get bigger. So, there. Now let's get some cocoa in that. And I'm going to have to get some tape because I forgot to do that. Or some saran wrap. Something I can seal it up with after I get some water in it. So, I got some water in my little flechette. And I'm giving her a good, or pipette, that's what I think they're called. Giving it a good general drenching. Well, it seems Scotch tape would probably be easier to mess with this close to the soil line than saran wrap. So it's just crucial that you get it at least somewhat sealed so it holds that moisture in. Because that's the whole point of doing this. It's kind of a pain in the butt to do it to begin with. But you don't have to think about it until you're done. And all you got to do is literally come back and cut it on the other end. And then unbox this. And it should be full of roots if I've done everything correctly. I gave it a week last time. I'm going to give it like 10 days to 2 weeks this time. And I'm going to spin that around so it's not exposed to light because it won't root. But that's one. So yeah, I got 3 or 4 more to go, but that's how you do a no-cut clone. Now I'm going to come back in 2 weeks and cut these suckers off, and we should see a whole bunch of roots.